Terry's up at dawn, coffee steaming in his hand. Terry's on the porch with her hot tea, watching morning land. They bow their heads together, thank Jesus for the day. Two simple prayers in sunlight chase the sleepy night away. Larry and Terry got a love that grows like tomatoes on the trellis and the corn in rows. From garden beds to their breakfast dates, they're planting hope and keeping faith on that old farm. Under skies above, blueberries and blessings, and a lifetime of love. They spend the afternoons pulling weeds between the beans, laughing about cleaning stalls and the mud on Terry's jeans.
Can you see the little circles in the turf? We're seeing evidence all over. It's about the size of a fist. And right up here by the walk-through gate, we came up yesterday and we saw this. Obviously something's crossed the fence. Something, we're guessing, with about a fist-sized cloven hoof that skidded in the mud there. Hopped over, hit the mud, skidded a little bit. I think if we look at the game cam, there might be elk to be seen. We just came up over this hill. We're up above Watkins Creek behind our house. Just came up the hill and saw a herd of elk running along that tree line and dodged down here and ran into the woods. So, same herd that's been going back and forth behind our place, we suspect. Meanwhile, it's a pretty day in the neighborhood, which is why we decided to hike up here and get a shot of Mary's Peak. Let's take a look at the latest project. I bought a cheap table off of Facebook Marketplace, 15 bucks. Looks like a basic restaurant-sized table type of thing on a pedestal. And what we want to do with this is upgrade a little bit in terms of space on our desk at the church that we do the streaming in. And that particular spot is in a corner of a room. It's almost like a triangular room, and it's a flat corner rather than coming to a point. And so, yeah, I took that rectangle, cut about 6 inches off the backside because we didn't need it as deep as it was, and then kind of cut it to shape, and I'm hoping it'll fit right in there. So it's these edges over here, I just slapped a little stain on. It's not solid wood all the way through. It's like plywood and particle board sandwiched together. But those edges are all against the wall. It should be this front edge. It's the only one you see. And that looks like it's banded with a 1x2 there. So we'll have to see how that, and I threw a little stain on it to dress it up a bit. Most of it's just going to be covered with components. You really won't see much of the desktop anyway. We'll see what it looks like when it's in. Well, hello there. We're out for a walk today. A walk in the woods with our little aerial buddy, the Spy in the Sky. This is getting to be a daily walk, isn't it?
This one?
Well, we've been daily, 4 days in a row?
Well, I think I've been 2.
Oh, well, the weather's been awfully nice.
Skip
and
the day.
Kind of hard to resist. So we're up here in the forest behind our place, as usual, and just crossed Watkins Creek into this area. They've been doing some thinning around here. And we may come up against the spot where trees are still blown down across the road. Looked like their bulldozer pulled out today. I don't know, did he deal with that or not?
Nope. Still one there.
Think we can shinny across those?
Yeah, they're small.
Okay. Yeah, looks like we can get across that. I'm surprised they didn't clean that up too. But back there, right at the entrance to the trees here, they've been cleaning things up a little bit. Stuff that fell down from the wind. We typically get 1 or 2 big windstorms every year, and that'll take some of the trees down out here. So here we go.
Aliens watching.
Terry says it feels like an alien's watching us,
Following us.
leading us
Oh.
actually. Yeah, come this way. Ooh. So we've been getting a lot of good stuff done with this weather, outside stuff, I should say. Have probably half the orchard pruned, and still have half to go. But nice to do it in agreeable weather. We're way early on the pruning, so that's always nice that we don't have to worry about having to maybe jam it in with the rain and all. Okay, little friend, how about going over this way? Yep, that's good enough. Really likes to take off and go. Yeah. So, well, what's new for you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Being lazy.
Being lazy.
Still have Christmas
Well,
decorations up.
We do. Here it is, 16th of January, and we have almost everything still up, but we're enjoying it. We were a little late getting it all put up this year, so it didn't hurt our feelings to leave it up a little longer. And there are those interpretations that say that the Christmas season actually lasts till February 2nd, that it's a 40-day season, just like Lent and Easter. And so February 2nd is 40 days after the 25th of December. And maybe we'll start going with that interpretation. At least leave one thing out until then. Other than that, we've just been having a nice time, enjoying the life in Oregon and enjoying all of this. Well, we're taking a little break from our walk and doing some sightseeing. Let's go up and see what Mary's Peak is looking like right now. This area right ahead here along the tree line that's right in front of us is where we saw a little herd of elk the other day scattering as we climbed up that road. And there's Mary's Peak. Not a ton of snow up there. What's things looking like down towards Corvallis? Boy, that sun gets lower and lower. It's about 3 in the afternoon. Swing around, take a look at our valley here. Okay, we're just coming around. Our place is down that way. It's behind trees at this point, though. And you can see down to Corvallis from here. Yeah, how about that? And that little cut through the trees there, that's our road home. And we do full circle. We're sitting right over Watkins Creek here, which comes down this little valley. Here, let me look down. Kind of cuts down through there. And you can see the road home. Nice. Nice view today. This clear cut below us here is probably about 4 years old now. Hard to tell from the sky, but it has been replanted. Yeah, right in here is where those elk were. I don't suppose they'd be good enough to show their faces and come on out again. Let's see if we can get our eyes on Terry again. Take this on home. Here she's down there. There she is. There's the pilot. Let's go find him. There he is. Oops. There we go. Now watch this. Puts his hand out. Come here, little buddy. I'm ready for you. No? Not close enough, huh? Okay. Try this. How about now? Here.
Landing.
Landing. Okay, thank you. Well, there we go. Please leave your seat backs and tray tables up as we come up to the jetway. Thanks for flying Larry Airlines today. On January 31st, we attended a celebration of life for Kenny and Chris's school band and choir teacher from about 2007 to 2016. So they each had him through middle school and high school. He was a very beloved man. He would be very missed. Throughout his career, at each concert, the choir would sing Simple Prayer, which was a song that he had arranged based on the prayer of St. Francis. In addition to the current choir singing the song, all of the alums that were present would be invited into the choir to sing along with them. On this occasion of the celebration of his life, there were about 30 or 40 choir alums present got up and sang the song one more time. It was very special. By the way, that is his son directing.
I want to know what it's like to follow you. When men look at me, I want them to see the light of the world inside. It is in giving that we receive. It is in parting that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Make me an instrument of your peace. I want to know what it's like to follow you. When men look at me, I want them to see the light of the world inside.
From garden beds to their breakfast dates, they're planting hope and keeping faith on that old farm. Under skies above, blueberries and blessings, and a lifetime of love. They spend the afternoons pulling weeds between the beans, laughing about cleaning stalls and the mud on Terry's jeans. When the heat rolls in, they pack a bag and head out for the coast. Sunset on the shoreline is the thing they love the most. When the berries turn that perfect shade of blue, they fill up every bucket, every dream comes true. Side by side through storms and through the calm, their roots run deep in faith and in each other's arms. Larry drinks his coffee strong, steam rising in the dawn. Terry sips her hot tea while the morning stretches on. They share a plate of pancakes, talk about the plans they've made. Simple little moments in the light of God's parade. Larry and Terry got a love that grows through the seasons and the Sundays everybody knows. From garden beds to their breakfast dates, coastal getaways and the harvest crates. On that old farm, under skies above, blueberries and blessings, and a lifetime of love.
In January, elk visited us 2 nights in a row. And because elk don't happen every day, and they hung out in front of the cameras quite a bit, I've left most of the footage in.
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana.
Thank you. I'm guessing he wanted a picture of he and his girlfriend. In case you're wondering, that camera is attached to a tree at a level that's above my head, and I'm 6'1".
We start our morning slow, just you and me. Breakfast at the Peacock, where the coffee's always free. You smile across the table, and the whole world settles down in that little corner booth in our small Oregon town.
We've been saving up our moments like treasures in a jar. Every laugh and every heartache, every wish upon a star.
Two souls in one marble jar, stacked steady through the years. Built a life that's strong enough to hold our hopes and fears. 'Cause we've got country roads and coastlines, and a love that just won't tire.
We've got walks beneath the pine trees and long nights by the fire.
From farm shores in the morning light to sunsets in your eyes, baby, this marble jar love of ours is the forever kind. We take those Sunday drives just to see where they might lead, rolling past the fields and farms, moving at our speed. Windows down, your hand in mine, the radio turned low. Every mile of memory only you and I will know.
And when the world gets heavy, you're the place I lay it down.
You're my quiet in the chaos, my steady solid ground.
Through every season, every storm, we always find our way.
Side by side, heart to heart, come whatever may. Yeah, we got country roads and coastlines, and a fire that still burns bright.
We've got footprints in the forest, and your hand in mine each night.
From farm shores in the morning sun to dreams that intertwine, baby, this marble jar love of ours is the forever kind. Yeah, this marble jar love of ours is the forever kind. Harry wakes up early, coffee steaming in his hand. Terry's on the front porch, watching sunlight hit the land. Two hearts on a hillside, where the red dirt runs deep, growing dreams together in a world they get to keep. 'Cause Larry and Terry got a love that grows like tomatoes on the trellis and the corn in rows. Hand in hand they're planting seeds, living out the life they need on that old farm under skies above. They're gardening a lifetime of love. Terry hums a tune while pulling weeds between the beans. Larry laughs and says it's still the sweetest song he's seen. Sunset paints the barn roof gold, the day winds soft and slow. They dance between the raised beds when the evening breezes blow. 'Cause Larry and Terry got a love that grows like tomatoes on the trellis and the corn in rows. Hand in hand they're planting seeds, living out the life they need on that old farm under skies above. They're gardening a lifetime of love. Seasons change, but they stay true. Spring rains fall and the harvest comes through. Every year their roots run strong, two hearts blooming where they belong. Yeah, Larry and Terry got a love that grows through the storms and sunshine. Everybody knows